Hey, I obviously talk about mom a lot, and I talk a lot about like what it was like to lose a parent, but I get asked a ton what it was like for you, dad, to like lose your spouse and like how you navigated like all of that. And I think you did a wonderful job at it. Like I really do. Like I think I've never heard you say anything bad about mom. Like you've always talked really positively about her. Like was that a conscious effort? Like did you one day think like, okay, this is what I'm going to say to my kids or this is what I'm not going to say to my kids? Or did it just come natural?
Um, to be honest with you, you never should talk bad about your spouse, even if you're in front of your kids. That's just a no-no because kids don't take sides. And then when you do that, what happens is that they get kind of confused and they get angry. And there's nothing to talk bad about your mom to you kids. It was something there that it wasn't subconscious. You just don't do it. You flat out don't talk negative about your spouse at all, especially to your kids. That's just not a right thing to do. No. It's a hard put. It's hard to put those kids in that in the middle. And you should never put your kids in the middle for any fights or anything at all. So, lesson learned, don't ever speak negative towards somebody.
You've always done a really good job. Like even if I come to you and I say, "Hey, like I remember this like hard thing mom said to me or hard thing mom did to me," like you've always been like, "Well, like that was hard, but she like loved you." Like I feel like you've always done a really good job at like emphasizing, like, yeah, she had her own stuff, but she still loved you. Like that wasn't because like I feel like you've always made me feel validated, but also like never made me feel like it was my fault.
No,
Like,
it's never the kid's fault there. I mean, it's just like we were talking the other day that one of the things, the hardest thing was as a parent, the negative stuff you get back from your kids. Some people take it really personal. I don't. You guys may fight and cry. I don't want to do this, but it's like throw your fit, but you still got to go do it.
mhm.
And that's okay to do. You don't have to be regiment that part. And so to me, it's something there that you just always did. You know, you guys growing up, it was a lot of fun watching you kids as little kids, especially you dance around and always go around pinching everybody's butts. That was fun. She was a little pincher, always
She
playing
did.
jokes. Oh yeah, Katie was really
Funny.
good at that. So all you kids all were really good. And then when your mom passed away, it was hard to try to be both parents and run a business. But I'm gonna give you guys credit too, Katie. You were there to help me out.
Natural. You were doing so much of it. What was like, was there a moment you realized like, crap, I'm mom and dad? Like, was there a moment it hit you like all of a sudden, or was it just kind of gradual?
No, it didn't hit me. You just naturally, I was raised in a family there where my parents made me be responsible, say, this is what life is about, this is what you got to do. So it naturally just kicked in for me to do it. Some people don't, but with me, it's just natural. I own up to everything I ever do, ever did, ever do in the future. And I'll never blame somebody else for stuff. And I never blame your mom for leaving. I just took charge and said, now it's my turn. She tapped me in and said, okay, now you got to raise him. So I did it. And that's just the way it
Junior.
goes. Yeah,
Yeah.
she tapped me in and said, it's your turn. And I said, okay, I'll do it.
I remember one time you telling me that someone gave you a gift for Mother's Day, and you were like,
I'm
I'm
not
not
a
a
mother.
mom,
No,
I'm
I'm a
not a
dad.
mother, I'm a dad.
No.
And even though you had to fill both roles and take care of the needs of, the things that a mom would fulfill,
Yeah,
you had to take care of those. You saw yourself as a dad. You're
yeah.
like, I'm not a mom, I have to fill all of these responsibilities now, but I'm not a mom.
But on the lighter side, you and Reagan were fighting one day. I'm like, what are you two fighting over? And you pulled up these, and I called them underwear. What do you call them? Spank or Spankies?
Spanx,
Thanks.
Spanks.
the
Thanks.
Spanx.
And I'm like, you're fighting over Spanks. I
Yeah, no,
said, you two figure this one out.
that was my
That
fault. I
was
stole her Spanx. I was being a brat older sister and I wanted them. That
Well,
was
I was like, I am
that
not
was my
dealing with
fault.
this. That was the awkward moment for a
No.
dad to go, okay, you two figure this one out. I'm going off.
You
I
would
am
try to
not
take
dealing
us
with that.
shopping, like clothes shopping. And I remember
Yeah.
I was like, it was my senior year and I came out in a dress and you were like, Katie, you can go find a shorter dress. Like you don't need to,
Yeah, you were
it was
too
like a pioneer
conservative.
dress. It was like, go find something a
And,
little bit more age appropriate.
yeah, and
Cute.
Reagan's like, and Reagan, and like Reagan, and you need to cover up a little bit.
He's like, go find longer shorts, Reagan, find a shorter dress.
Yeah.
That's cute. It's funny.
So no.
It was, I
Yeah,
I
remember
won't.
one time I came home and you were like, you don't feel like, are you not feeling good? And I was like, no, it's just like that time of the month. And I remember you're like, oh, okay. And then you like left and came back and you're like, here's chocolate and sushi and food. Like, here you go.
I
It was cute.
remember going to the store for him too.
Yeah,
for effeminate stuff.
yeah, you don't mind
And
that.
I'm over there going, okay, what do you got? Wide, thin, thick, wings, no wings, everything.
You're like, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh,
It
there's
was
so many
really, really
options.
cute.
Oh,
I
there
love
is
it.
like a
There's so
ton of
many
options.
options.
I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa,
There's
guys don't have that option.
Yeah. You get your
yeah.
favorite brands too, and your favorite styles and your favorites. So
Uh-huh.
it's a good thing you called.
Well, I don't know
No,
what to get.
Well, no.
it was always really cute to watch you like step into like because I feel like with the boys it was like, yeah, like I'm a boy. This is what it is. Like with the girls, you were like, I'm gonna go get you chocolate 1 minute. Like you just sit here, I'll go get you sugar. Like 1 second.
Yeah,
That's
and
cute.
I always, and this is maybe people take it wrong, but I always give you that time of month to be bitchy, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But you
Uh-huh.
gotta let me know because I don't know. That's okay, fine. You can have that moment, but if you're just gonna do it for the hell of it, then no.